Hi everyone, if you haven't seen part 1 of this video, I suggest that you check it out. Sorry, my voice is different, allergies. But anyway, today we're going to talk about types of self-harmers, part 2. Okay, so the first type of self-harmer is the impact to a self, or objects. Basically, this person will bang their head against walls, punch walls basically to make themselves bruise, hit, kick, bite, anything that involves impacting themselves. And a lot of people assume, oh, this isn't that bad, but this can also lead to other types of self-harming, more serious ones, such as cutting. And speaking of cutting, the other kind of self-harming is carving. Now, cutting and carving are two different things. Carving is when you carve words or symbols into yourself, whether they're innocent like Harry Potter symbols, or the words like worthless or freak. This is another type of self-harm. It can correspond with cutting, but it's not exactly the same. The next type is interfering with the healing process. This one is where you pick at your scabs. Now, you may not know it, or you may not even know you're doing it, but when you touch your bruises and make them bruise more, or you pick at your scabs, like I said, or scratch at your ant bites on purpose, that is also very dangerous and can lead to infections and horrible scars that nobody wants. Even though a lot of these can leave a lot of self-harm leave scars. And the next type, this is kind of controversial. No, some people think it is self-harming, some people think it's not self-harming, but alcohol and drug abuse. Now, this isn't like, hey, every now and then on my birthday I go and get drunk, or hey, every now and then I have a little bit of pot. This is where you're actually abusing it to forget your problems, for even if just for one night. This isn't like, oh, I'm gonna have this one drink a week. No, this is like, I'm gonna take several shots. I'm gonna smoke lots of pot today, several times a day, for several weeks, or I'm gonna drink and drink and drink. This is, I think it's a type of self-harm because it can lead to harming yourself, like liver failure, or in some cases for drugs, more serious, even brain damage. So this is a type of self-harm in my opinion. Comment down below what you think about this, and let's start a conversation about it. The next time, this is also controversial, is sex. Now, this isn't blah, blah, blah. This isn't the every now and then I like to have sex, or I have sex a lot for fun. This is, they do it to forget their problems. When you're doing that, well then, it can be type of self-harm because you're doing it to forget your problems. And this can lead to STDs if you're having a lot, pregnancy. Everyone knows the dangers of sex. But this one is definitely controversial for many reasons. Because if you're doing it to forget your problems, whether it's distracting, to distract your problem, it can be considered a type of self-harm. So that's all for today. I suggest you check out part 1 if you haven't already, and love you all. Remember, start a conversation.